sense.
It is crazy that this incredible album
did not get nominated.
Yeah.
That's right, folks. A lot of discussion has been circulating over Beyonce's snub at the CMA Awards.
It made a lot of news that Beyonce didn't get any CMA nominations. How did that register with you?
You know, I mean, it's a tricky question because obviously Beyonce made a country album.
Yes, Cowboy Carter was most definitely a country album. But country singer Luke Bryan had a few words to say about Beyonce's snub at this year's CMA Awards, which Luke will actually be co-hosting on November 20th.
Beyonce has a lot of fans out there that have her back, and if she doesn't get something they want, man, they come at you.
Now, of course, the Beehive, they're gonna have something to say about it. Welcome to anybody's fan base. But I'd argue the media had more of an effect, wanting to take part in this exclusive news. Like, look, Beyonce getting snubbed at the CMA Awards. What the heck?
It's a tough thing to say. I don't know how many albums did she sell.
Well, I can tell you, Lukey. Now, first of all, Cowboy Carter sold over 400,000 units its first week, having the biggest week of 2024 and the largest since Taylor Swift's 1989. The launch being the biggest week by units since Beyonce's Lemonade album. The album now hitting over 1 million units sold since the vinyl was released. I mean, digital is one thing, but the vinyl's like, that's a dedicated fan base.
You know, I know she had one song, you know.
Yeah, that one song being arguably the biggest single on the album, Texas Hold'em.
This ain't Texas, ain't no hold'em.
Becoming Beyonce's 9th solo #1 single, which had its lovely 10 weeks at the top of the Billboard Hot Country charts, and #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 for 2 weeks, and stayed on that chart for 20 weeks.
Just because she made one
doesn't mean it.
I don't need, just because I make one, I don't get any nominations.
Now, one of the singles from Luke's new album, Mind of a Country Boy, titled Love You, Miss You, Mean It.
And love you, miss you, mean it, boy.
That one single fitting the CMA Awards eligibility period, and yeah, could have gotten a nomination. But the song peaking at number 68 on Billboard Hot 100 and reaching number 16 on Billboard Hot Country Songs chart. In comparison to Texas Hold'em, I mean, like, that's a world of difference. No offense, Lukey. Lukey Pookie.
Everybody loved that Beyonce made a country album.
Yeah.
Nobody's mad about it.
Now, sure, of course the fans aren't going to be mad. They love whatever Beyonce does. But I don't know if you remember the country music stations.
Beyonce released 2 new country-themed singles. But when a fan asked an Oklahoma country radio station to play one of the songs, called Texas Hold'em, Tuesday morning, he says his request was denied.
And Miranda Lambert, who recognizes Beyonce is from Texas.
Beyonce is from Texas, so that made sense that she would go cowboy. You know what I mean?
And shows her love as a fan for Beyonce, but goes on to say that she could go the Post Malone route and appreciate the culture, delve into it a little bit more.
Post Malone coming to Nashville and immersing himself in our community that we love so much, and like really taking this on as like making new friends here and really just being part of Nashville. It makes me happy, and I think that's exactly the right way to do it, and I appreciate it.
And Luke Bryan agrees.
If you're gonna make country albums, come into our world and be country with us a little bit. Come to an award show and high five us and have fun and get in the family too.
Now, Luke Bryan, that's an interesting take on paper. Luke Bryan being from Georgia, by the way. But he's missing aspects of Beyonce, who's from Texas, by the way, and in ways she has immersed herself in the genre. Like the Dixie Chick showing her love on daddy lessons at the CMA Awards in 2016. Performing daddy lessons from her Lemonade album, which really felt like her introduction to this type of genre. But like I said, Beyonce being born in Houston, Texas, I think it's silly personally for her to have to like go shake people's hands in order to welcome themselves into your genre. Maybe that's something you have to do when you're from Georgia. And Miranda Lambert talking about Post Malone delving into the culture. It's pretty obvious that Post approves of Beyonce.
No one ever got me going quite like you. Baby, let me rattle that snake with my venom.
She's a Southern girl. Anyway, folks, let me know what you guys think. Ta-ta for now.